I'm so freaking grateful for these. They come in so much handy. Today, though, I remember to have them, so I'm gonna use them. So, heck yeah, you rock. Oh, damn it, I need to charge this one. But we got one other one, so it's okay. What is up, darlings? And welcome back to Kirsties'Karz. So much has been happening, you guys. Oh my goodness. I can't even keep up. Like, for real, life has been totally chaotic. And I know I feel like I am saying this every single video, but like, it cannot be any more truthful. Alright, I am just going through so much in life, okay? And some of it's great, some of it's fantastic, some of it is just, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to share this with you guys. And then other parts are, you know, debilitating and, you know, soul crushing and just tiring, you know? Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm really tired in life, you know? So, I'm trying to find time to make do. I got a lot to tell you guys. We got a lot to do today, and I am just, super tired, so. We're gonna get working on the El Camino today. We got pops in mind. Bam, bam. Yeah. Yesterday was the day that my sister passed away, but 11 years ago. So that was a very tiring day for me as well. I am just looking to get rocking on something out here. I feel like I have been slacking, but I did get my merch figured out, and that is going to be available. Now, I'm just trying to get it all figured out, and you know, which colors and sizes I should get, and what I should do. I don't know. I'm figuring it all out piece by piece, but it's coming soon. Anyways, we got the Subaru back, baby. Oh man, I am so pumped for this. This is unbelievable. We got a big old video coming your way explaining the whole ordeal and process, and yeah, because man, was an ordeal and a process to get that motor swapped. Who would have thought that a EJ swap could be so freaking stupid? Anyways, it runs, it sounds good. You guys, it feels so amazing to be in the Subaru. I can't even explain. There's a few little kinks I still have to work out on it. But I got it back in my garage, and I'm gonna get working on it. Not today, because, yeah, we're gonna work on the El Camino. We're gonna get rolling. I'm still still have to reconnect the old videos that I took of me working on this starter previously. Today I'm going to take it off, lock it, retighten down the headers to where they're not leaking, because the position that I have it in right now, the headers are resting on it, and it is not allowing the headers to be sealed, because I had to loosen the headers. I had to learn so much. I had to learn so much through this process. But, yeah, we're good to go. We're gonna get this done today, and I am pumped up, because we're doing something with our bare hands. Let's get some work done. We're gonna get rolling today on the El Camino. Also, a little bit to do with the Nova today. I'll fill you in on that in 1 second. But to tell you about the El Camino, my good friend Dustin, he's coming over. He's the one who helped me figure out the electrical issues to begin with in the El. He's gonna help me figure out what I did wrong with the wiper motor and help me replace the starter on the El. The starter that I put on here originally, which was the starter that came out of my 74 Nova. I was really just looking to do a burnout on Dad's birthday, and I just needed a starter, so I just threw that one in there. It was not fitting properly. I should have went and changed things, but I didn't, and I messed it up. So now we're just gonna go ahead and replace it, so that way I can drive the El again. I have been dying to get out there, and it's New Year's, so why not go into the new year, burning some rubber and driving the El? So I'm just saying. We also are gonna be tacking a little bit on the Nova. This is going bye-bye. This is the original chassis off the car. It is dented, it is bent, it has been in an accident, and I spotted that like halfway through my build, and it kind of freaked us all out. So we're just not going to take any more chances with this. We did find a replacement chassis, and we had it powder coated, and I am so freaking excited that it is finally done. And so we're going to load up this with Dustin. He's going to help me swap everything out, put it on the new chassis. We're going to bring the new chassis back and just attach it. So it's supposed to have what, 12?
Yeah, you have 12 there. Those terminals are backwards. Well, unless you plugged it in the other way.
No, I'm saying, I don't know.
So, hold on.
And so those are to the wiper pump though, right?
Let's see. Yeah, okay. This one though.
Like I'm pretty sure like this motor had the option to where there's like the wiper reservoir, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Which is right here.
Yeah, and so that's what like this little nozzle and stuff off of is for.
Okay.
And so I didn't even plug those in because I thought that those ones were the right plugs for just the wiper motor, like the ones that are plugged in. And so I figured those were right for the motor.
Yeah.
What? Okay, why did you put it here?
So that's for your house. This
oh
is,
my gosh.
So that's house electrical.
Okay.
Car. Just remember it like that's a road.
Okay, 2 lines.
Yeah.
Road, no doubt.
Yeah, DC, AC. But
and where does it matter where you put it?
Yeah, so when you do it, see how the decimal moves? Mm-hmm. Well, we're doing 12 volts.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's another round.
Ooh, perfect. These are automotive.
Are they? Yep. Yeah, they're from my dad, so that makes sense.
Living up to their name.
Them hooker headers. Alright, it's a new day. Unfortunately, we were unable to get the starter going because we could not purchase a mini starter without it having to be delivered from a store down in Denver. So pretty much just help me get it all set up and ready to throw in the new starter when I can. And the freaking hooker headers are just too dang tough for us to bend. Like, it's insane. So we're just gonna go ahead and go with a mini starter. And I am lucky enough to have it right here. Woo! Dang. It's gonna be nice, you know? Putting this one in compared to putting the other one in is gonna be a freaking cakewalk. The original ones are just so big, it's crazy, and they are so heavy. So it's nice to have a little mini starter here. I don't have no help today, but I'm gonna get it done. I've done it before and I can do it again. So that's the plan. I wanna thank Brent for going and snagging that for me. But it does look like some top quality stuff right here, and I'm just excited to bust it open and get it put on and get this L ripping again, because that is my main source of transportation right now. So it's been difficult borrowing vehicles, and I'm just looking forward to getting back on the road and having a little bit of freedom. That is the goal. So anyways, car's all jacked up still. Thanks Dustin for all your help. I am going to go ahead and slap this new starter on, and we will get ripping in the L. Alright, alright. Let's open this bad boy up. Let's see what's going down. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of tape. I hope it's the right one, because I just destroyed the box. But that happens. Alright, come on up, baby. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright. Yeah, that is super mini. Super duper mini. Starter motor, 2 mounting bolts, 2-inch block shims, solar terminal, round no shim, housing shim. Here is the starter. Which, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so easy to put up in there compared to the other one. I couldn't even lift the other one up over my head hardly. Like, I felt like I needed to use a jack to help me get it up there. So this is gonna be great because I can totally just like, over my head do it. You know what I mean? The other one I could not lift. I'm literally that weak, and I can admit it. So, yay, mini starter! I realized that my lights were both dead, and that's why I haven't been using them, so now I need to charge them. I have no light under there, and I'm just struggling. But I got the old one back out, getting ready to put the new one in, then we'll bolt it on in, and go rip it. Size comparison for you guys, I mean, like, holy cow, the difference. You know what I mean? Like, just wow. Like, it makes absolute total sense, and now I know why my dad had a mini starter on it to begin with. Okay, that's what I pulled off. Like, not this exact one, but if I'm correct, I still have that one. Because I don't get rid of anything, which is always bad for me, but I do know I still have that starter. Now I just want to find it so I can show you guys. What did I do with it? Wow, okay. Interesting. Very weird. But I also have a problem with hoarding car parts, so I might have just actually chosen to dispose of that one, I guess. I don't know, but I usually keep them. But that is the same exact one that I pulled off of there. So my dad knew what he was doing, I just didn't. So, that makes sense. Anyways, I am gonna reinstall this one, and I still don't have my light. I'm gonna see how much charge it has on it, but I don't think it's enough. So, I'm just gonna do it in the dark, and I'm sorry if the camera angles and the lighting is freaking horrible. Here's the old one. Here's Dad's that I pulled off of there. Obviously the gears were ground down, and that was my initial problem. It just wasn't catching the flywheel. So I tried to use this one, which was, or no wait, this one's Dustin's that he brought over. I think he took the other one, I hope. But anyways, this is the new one. You can see the looking mighty fine all the way to the tippy top. And that's pretty much where I went wrong. Like, I gotta figure out, I think the flywheel has had too much damage, and it's pretty much grinding down every single starter that I put in there. So that is definitely on the list of things that I need to get and change, because it's pretty prominent and pretty obvious that it's just not wanting to catch. And that was the initial problem that I had to begin with, right when I got the car from my dad. So it's not just this starter, I feel like, because I already went with a different starter, and I guess we'll see. You know, I'm gonna throw in this other mini starter and see. Who knows? Like, if the same thing happens that happens to this one, which my dad put in, then we know, you know, like, it's just a bad flywheel. I need to replace the flywheel. So, but yeah, I'm tired. Geez. I'm just gonna get this done. Can you hand me the mini starter? The old, or the new one? And if you want to, you can crawl over here by that wheel. Yep, and just kind of see these two wires right here? Yeah. That's what you were seeing with these. Oh. Yep, so we connect these two wires to those two, and then we mount it right up here, which is where the flywheel is. But it's hard to get it up there, and it's hard to get the leverage that you need, which is why I have this one block right here to hold my elbow, so that I can kind of hold the starter up there. There's Caden. Caden's in here too. All right, this was the starter that Grandpa had on the El Camino to begin with, okay? All the gears are ground down, okay? That's bad. This is how it's supposed to look. This is brand new, okay? These are the perfect starter for this car because Grandpa changed the headers, so you have to use this one. This is the one I tried to put on, okay? And when I tried to put this on it, I changed that one eyelet that I showed you, the little one that connected onto this little tab right here is actually this tab now. Okay, so instead of it needing to be an eye ring like that, you know, like a circle, it needs to be a plug. So what I need to do is go and strip that plug and put the actual plug that goes onto this today. I need to change it from the little circle to a plug. You see what I'm saying? But you see now, this is a starter. I love starters. They start stuff.
Can you understand how a starter works?
I think you need this so I think this one turns and basically there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that starts and...
Yeah, I want you both to look under here real quick. Like, you gotta come over here, Tone. Just right here. And you gotta see actually where the flywheel is. Right here. You see this big disc?
Yep.
Right here is where that connects. And that's what makes the car start. Those gears match those gears. And they push each other. And that big flywheel is what starts the motor. Okay, so I initially forgot that I have to go and strip the wire under there and turn it into this female type connector. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm yawning. I am so tired. There is not any rest for the wicked or the non-wicked anymore in life. You just got to get out there and do it. So I pulled myself out of bed. I look like a mess, but I'm out here gonna get this done because I just need to, you know? So I had the boys out here yesterday helping me learn. We totally got sidetracked and we started talking about a million other things out here because it's not often that I get the boys out here, honestly. They're more gamers and I try, you know, but they each have their own personalities and I don't push them necessarily to do anything. So if any of them want to join me out here, the door is always open, even though it's closed right now because it's cold outside. But you get the gist. I love when they come out here and we usually get sidetracked talking about everything else other than doing the task at hand. Oh. This is where the starter goes. This is where it engages with the flywheel. And up there is where the bolts go. Super cool. Alright, that is good to go. It is time to fire it up, see what happens. I don't even know how to say this, but I just put that on upside down. So, yeah, just scratch all of that you just saw because that was me literally putting it in upside down. Did not know that was possible, but now that I think about it, it totally is. Let's do it all over again. So literally, no matter what I do, it is always touching the header right there. Jeesh. And these hooker headers are just freaking hookers, because none of it makes sense. Dirty freaking, ugh. I hate them so much. And Dad has them welded straight onto everything, and it's just... whew, man. Anyways, I know I should have dented that, but me and others have tried to dent right there, and it is not as easy as you guys make it seem. Unless you take the headers off, which I have to remove the entire exhaust to take them off, so it's just like, oh my goodness, so much. Pretty much pop loose this entire side. Still got this bolt to line up. It will not line up properly, which is great, you know, and that's like the worst one to get to, definitely. But yeah, the other ones are
are aligned, they're just not tightened. But that one, no matter how hard I push down, it will not go down and it will not line up. And it's just one of those things that, you know, you take this off because it'll make it easier to put the starter into place, you know, thinking, you know, that's the hardest part, is just getting the dang starter into place. But then you get the starter into place, and then these won't fall back into place because the starter's in the way, you know? So it's, this rotating wheel of what the I mean, you literally can't get in there at all. Like, you gotta, like, quarter turn that thing with a freaking open-ended wrench to get it on. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, way to go, Dad. You really wanted these headers. Yeah, I just really wanted them. You know, it all seemed so worth it at the time. And see, how did I get the end one in, but I can't get this one in? It just does not want to sit right. My goodness gracious. All the other ones, they're sitting, just waiting. It's just such a process. It was at this moment that I was told that you can clock the starter solenoid to give you more room. I had absolutely no idea. Time to change the plan. Alright, so the starter's out. This is what it looks like when you take off the plate. It's 2 metric bolts and 1 standard bolt. So the 2 metrics were in the center, and then the standard bolt was over here off to the side. But it looks like we can only really clock it over 1 space. She is cold-blooded. Woo! Man. I opted to take the El Camino today because I haven't driven it in a while and I need to get her warmed up. She wants to stall every time I hit the gas, so I'm gonna let her sit here and chill for a minute. Let's see. Let's rip it. We're off, man. We're cruising, Dad. All of the starter issues, I finally got it up and going. Like, this feels so amazing. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's always a blast. You guys rock. The Kirsties'Karz merch line is going to be coming out very soon.